when I was like, I don't want to do this anymore, we just stopped and focused on something else. And I think if anyone here is making stuff,
I think most people are afraid. They're afraid to do. Like, I'm not saying everybody's an artist or creative, but everybody has something that they find joy in figuring it out, or like they find joy in the way they do it. But people gotta eat. It's scary to do that. So it's harder to.
So, I've been kind of stuck recently. I guess you could say I just haven't been inspired. Oh, hey, that's me, a 21-year-old college student spending way too many hours editing a video during exam week. Man, honestly, I look so productive in that shot. And while that may be true, recently it's been hard to feel inspired. And it's annoying because I feel like this isn't something that should be that big of a problem. Like, I don't even get it. And whether it's with school, personal ambition, or even creating art, I feel like I've been hesitant to just work on a lot of stuff. It's weird because I'll have these random bursts of motivation after watching a video on YouTube and feel like creating a change in my life or working on something. Hey, when are you actually gonna stop scrolling and make something? Maybe next month. See what I mean?
And I think the area I've just struggled to be inspired the most with is just making art. The stories I want to tell through videos, the person watching right now, you.
I don't really know the type of stories I want to create. And I guess I'm nervous about if what I create will even be considered valid. And that's why I'd say I've been pretty uninspired recently. But I didn't want to give up there. Give up on this dream of becoming an artist. I needed a fresh start. There had to be something out there, things I could use to draw out inspiration within myself, something that would help me constantly create. Hi, my name is Brian. What's your name?
For him in his darkest moments. Someone called the Panic Monster.
So none of that actually worked, but I didn't want to give up there. Despite my failed attempts, there were things that actually helped me feel inspired. And the first one was travel. Okay, Brian, but how do you get inspired? Just wait a minute, we'll get to that part. About to meet up with Max.
Which could be nice, but in the afternoon.
I think a change in environment is always a good start. You're in a place where you're constantly absorbing so many things. You got new scenery, nature, people, thoughts, ideas. And this short trip I had to the Bay was definitely worth it. Meeting old friends again and seeing how they're inspired, how they live their lives is inspiring for myself.
Okay, well,
I mean, who could say no to this?
Depending on your mood, you can flip it around, and it's like inspiration for your work.
Oh my god.
But I feel like I'll
It was addicting and I wanted more. But traveling would only last for so long. So, I had to find something else.
The best spot I've realized where I feel like I'm the most creative person in general is literally in my room. I'm gonna spend some time decorating throughout this month. Raise, build my world. I wanna add things that will give me inspiration naturally so I can create better and see like what I discover in this process. I'm excited just to like put stuff up. Should be fun.
So, it's been about a month since I started building my world inside my room. I'm not nearly done yet, but my room feels a lot more like a creative hub for me to feel inspired. I've seen so many of my friends and so many other artists with sick rooms and building their worlds, and I think it just adds so much more to the work that you create. I mean, I literally look up and see my favorite movie of all time, and that in itself reminds me of so many things. I think it's just really important to remember to build your world, from the shoes you wear to the stuff you put up in your room to the things you listen to. And in the process of building my world, I found the final thing that would help me feel inspired. Yo, you realize that that's not plugged in, right? Oh, I didn't even notice. Weirdo.
So, as you can tell, I've been spending a lot more time listening to more music, and I think it's just helped me become more creative in general. I mean, you have Tyler, Gambino, Kanye, so many of these creative artists that have pushed through the metrics and tell these amazing stories through their music, and it just helps me feel inspired. I know when I listen to like a Tyler song, I feel like going out and just making a piece of art or just telling my story to someone.
And it doesn't just end there. There's a whole new wave of artists who are genuine storytellers and people who create things that not only inspire you, but make you feel something. And I find myself constantly inspired by the many artists that exist right now.
I'm still learning here. It feels like I'm learning more.
Today was a weird day. Usually, I like to believe in the idea that everyone...
Whether you draw inspiration from the things I mentioned or elsewhere, follow your gut and do what you believe will benefit you the most. Not everything will instantly ignite your inspiration, but the journey of finding inspiration is a continuous process. And while I found ways to stay inspired, I'm always trying to find new opportunities to expand my world. And it's funny because this entire video originated from a personal rant in my journal and my curiosity about other artists. So who knows, maybe this video will be the catalyst that leads you to the inspiration you've been seeking. Embrace the possibilities and let your own creative journey unfold. And when you do that, maybe you'll feel inspired again. My name's Brian. What are you doing?
Don't say what are you doing. Yeah, what are you doing? I have to say that's cool. I need to say that's cool.